And welcome back, guys, welcome back to some more Fahrenheit. I'm laughing because off screen, well, never mind, you can see Tyler having a bit of a bob to the music now.
Let it crawl.
Oh yeah. Tyler, you are cool as fudge.
Hi, Tyler. Oh, Carl is looking for you.
Yeah, I know. So, you ready for retirement, man?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Tyler, you are so cool. Dude, you are cool as fudge. Strolls in, runs late, plays it cool with his wife, has a shower, has a wee, and just plays it so cool.
Hey, Tyler, what's new?
Until he gets caught with his friend who
Hey, Tyler.
he owes $100 to.
Hey,
Ah, here he
Tyler,
goes.
What do you know? Just the guy I was looking for.
Oh, shit.
You remember that $100 I loaned you about 6 months ago? I'd really like for you to get that back to me as soon as possible. Like maybe now, for example?
Charity.
Jeffrey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I got no more money. I gave it all to charity in an effort to make the world a better place for you and for me.
That's real funny, Tyler. Now give me my $100 before I get really pissed.
Proposition.
Yo, let me make you a deal. I'll play you a game of b-ball for your $100. If you win, I'll give you $200 right then. But if you lose, be cool.
You'll give me $200 if I win.
You got my word, man.
All right, you're on. But don't even think about not paying me if you lose, because that...
Don't worry, Jeffrey. I'll come by and see you when I get 5 minutes.
Oh dear.
The waitress hasn't come in yet?
She won't be long. Garrett got the lab results. Shall we go?
Alright, let me hang up my coat. I'll be right with you.
Okay. See you in a minute.
She looked very stiff then when she did that. Let me hang up my coat, so I have to do that, do I? Let's go on his computer though, let's check his emails, you know. She's waited for us all morning, she can wait a few more minutes longer. Computer. Pro tip, bring the keyboard closer to you, dude. Pleasure. Penis enlarger. This definitely took me by surprise. And can I just say, this game was made by Quantic Dream. Now, if you look where it says, underneath where it says back exit and confirmed, it does actually say my mail by Quantic Online. So Quantic Dreams, I'm guessing, have emailed him saying penis enlarger, get up to 5 inches of sheer pleasure. Results guaranteed. Why wait? Free estimates from one to Biggood. Oh my god, it's not even Biggood, it's one to a biggerd.com. Oh my god. I'm tempted to click this, but let's read I'm sorry first at the very least. I'm sorry I hassled you with my worries this morning. It was stupid of me. I'm so terrified that something might happen to you that I sometimes forget how important your work is to you. I hope that one day I'll be able to convince you to change your life. I love you, Sam. And now to get a virus. Millions already infected. Install the detached file to prevent the infection of your system. Your friends at quanticdreamsoftware.com. Okay, we're gonna go to the web. Different news. I'm not gonna read all the news. Database. Oh, I can't search. I've got nothing to put in. Yeah, I've got nothing to put in. Okay, we're done there. Well, we know that he's been Trying to look at getting a penis enlarger. Definitely took me by surprise. We'll get a drink though. That'll make us feel better. Since we lost our bet, or since we owed the $100 and we felt bad. There we go. Oh, skill. Get in there. Okay, well, I think we're done. Are we all done here? Yeah, we're all done here. Let's go and see Carla. There she is. Oops. What's up, guys?
So, what do you want to start with?
Coffee cup.
Did you find anything on the coffee cup?
The only prints we found belonged to the waitress.
That's impossible, man. That cup was half empty. Somebody must have drank it.
The knife.
What did you find on the knife?
Got some good prints off it. They matched those found on the fork and glass at the suspect's table.
So, the murderer was definitely at that table.
Anything on the blade?
I'm getting to that. We definitely had blood from the victim, but the weird thing is we also found blood from the killer.
What about phone calls?
Did you get the list of calls that came through
Tyler,
the
you're in
telephone at
trouble
the
here.
restaurant?
Yep. There were about a dozen in the 4 hours that preceded the murder. I'll send you a list by email.
Okay, the killer's booth.
Tell me about the blood found in the killer's booth.
As strange as it might sound, that blood didn't come from the victim.
It was the killer's?
So it would seem.
He was wounded?
Book.
Were there any prints on the book that was under the table?
Yep, and they matched the ones on the fork and the glass. So it was definitely his book. It looked like a fairly old book. Maybe we can get some more stuff out of it.
What about the pool of blood in the stall?
You're not going to believe this. The blood wasn't from the victim. It was from the killer.
What was he doing bleeding in the stall?
I have absolutely no idea. So, what do you think about all that?
I don't have any explanation for the blood in the stall. The victim could have wounded the killer during a struggle, but it doesn't make sense that it would be in the stall. It's as though the killer wounded himself.
Hey, why not? You get clumsy fools in every other profession. Why not killers?
That's kind of a flimsy explanation, Garrett.
To each his own, Carla. I do the testing, you figure out the reason why.
Thanks for your help, Garrett. See you later.
Interesting.
So, what do we do now?
You go take care of the composite. I'm gonna go check with the coroner and see if he got anything from the body.
Okay. Catch you later.
Pretty cool so far. Over and out at the park.
When Marcus and I were kids, we were inseparable. He's the one who took care of me after our parents died. We kind of grew apart after he became a priest. But he's still the only person I really trust. The only one who might believe that I had nothing to do with all this mess.
And there he is.
I'm happy to see you. I missed you. It's been a while.
2 years.
So tell me what's happened, Lucas.
I've killed a man, Marcus. It happened at a restaurant last night. It's like I was possessed, in a sort of trance, like I was a puppet on a string. I saw what I was doing, but I was powerless to stop it.
My God. I can't believe this, Lucas. Tell me that it wasn't you. You're not capable of something like that.
Wrists.
And there's this, too.
You cut your wrists?
Before the murder, I carved these symbols on my arms with a knife. I don't know if they mean anything.
Details.
This murder. Exactly how did it happen?
Well, after work last night, I stopped at a little diner to get something to eat. I read a book at my table, I think. And after, it's just a black hole. I don't remember anything. Right up until I found myself in the toilets with a knife in my hand. It was horrible.
Trance.
You say that you were in a sort of a trance. But what do you mean by that? Are you talking about magic? Or sorcery? Or something like that?
Marcus, I don't have an explanation. I'm just telling you what happened, that's all. I'm only certain about one thing. I'm not the one who really killed that man.
Drugs.
Had you been drinking or taking drugs?
You know that I don't do that, Marcus.
Visions.
While I was doing this horrible thing, I saw something, or rather someone.
Was somebody else there with you?
No, it was like a sort of vision. I saw a man in the middle of hundreds of candles, and there was this little girl.
Little girl.
You saw a little girl?
She seemed alone, lost. She asked me to help her. What happened to me, Marcus? What am I supposed to do now? You know me better than anyone, Marcus. Help me.
Listen, Lucas, I'm a bit lost here. This whole story is just so bizarre.
You're telling me.
Maybe you need some professional help. Most cases of possession are known to actually stem from psychiatric problems and...
Cam.
Marcus, I don't have a psychiatric problem. I'm not crazy.
I am a priest, Lucas. The fact that you have taken a life is a very serious matter.
I told you that it wasn't me, Marcus. All these years and nothing's changed. You still never listen to me.
Lucas, don't ask me to make a choice between my faith and my brother.
Convince. Not gonna break it off with him.
I'm not a murderer, Marcus. You're the only person I can trust. I'm just asking you to believe me.
Very well. I'll do whatever I can for you, but I can't do anything that goes against my beliefs.
Look, I need to get some answers. I'll call you.
Here. You need this more than I do.
Marcus, you know that I don't believe in all that.
Take it though. Lives. Interesting. So we do have lives. Okay, alright. God, it's coming back to me a bit, this. Now, what are these crows got to do with anything? I'm not sure. Oh my god.
That kid, he's gonna slip on the ice. I've got to stop him. The cop in the restaurant. If I don't do something, the child will die. If I do something, the cop will recognize me. What am I gonna do?
We're gonna go and save the kid. Come on. You have to save the kid. Quickly, though.
There he is. He's lost consciousness. Quick, I've got to go back up before I run out of air.
Come on. Did we make it? Quick. We have to save the kid. Do something. Quick. Do something. Quick. Come on, Lucas. Listen to his chest.
His heart, no longer beating. Quick, maybe it's not too late. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. I'm doing it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Did I save him?
1, 2, 3.
Come on. Oh. Whew. Plus 20. Thank God for that.
Patrol 324. Kid just fell into the water. Send an ambulance right away.
Man, what courage. The kid would have died. That guy's a hero.
He dove into freezing water to save the kid. The kid never would have made it out of there without him.
The cop recognized me. We both knew it. It's hard to say why he didn't turn me in. Maybe he decided I was even.
Well, I think it's the way you're staring at him.
Life and given one back. Nothing really changed for me. I was still wanted for murder by the police. But when I left that park, I knew I could look myself in the mirror again without cringing.
It's quite an important bit of the game, that, because by saving him, you kind of redeem yourself a little bit. Now we get to choose who we get to control. We are going to control... Who are we going to control? We are going to control Carla Valenti, I think. The mortuary. 27th for the first 3:34 p.m.
Okay, we're going to get started. If you prefer, you can wait outside.
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind. I've studied some medicine. I've seen dead bodies.
Oh. As you wish.
Well, I am in the police force, so I have seen dead bodies.
No apparent hematoma on the body. 2 broken fingernails on the right hand.
I figured that right. Yeah, I did.
He didn't see the murderer until the last moment. He didn't have time to struggle.
Large hematoma on the back of the cranium. Fracture of the occipital bone.
Yes, did it right.
He cracked his head when he fell.
Abnormal dilation in, both pupils.
Why are his pupils dilated? What did he see before he died?
Good question.
3 knife wounds between the 3rd and 5th ribs in the proximity of the heart. The blade was driven in deeply. The stabs seem to have been delivered from the front and moved from left to right.
The murderer was left-handed.
1 stab neatly cut the aorta. And the other 2 cut the left and right coronary arteries. He really didn't have a chance.
Coronary artery.
The blade slipped right through the ribs to cut the arteries.
Cause?
It was definitely the knife wounds that caused his death?
Yes. The 3 arteries leading to the heart were cut. The heart was literally disconnected from the rest of the body.
Knowledge.
Do you think the killer had some knowledge of anatomy?
It's not impossible, but I doubt that someone who understood human anatomy would do this. You'd really have to be deranged to want to provoke a slow and agonizing death in this manner.
And to do it precisely as well, like that. Definitely requires some skill.
Like this once before. It was a while back now, in the 90s, I think. Exactly the same. 3 stabs around the heart, each one cutting a main artery. It really struck me at the time. I wondered how such a thing were possible. It was the, what was that name again? Karsten or Kirsten, something like that.
Kirsten.
Yes, that's it, Kirsten. You know about that case?
Not yet. I'm sure as hell gonna find out.
Yes, that's the name we got in the email. Okay, we're gonna go to Tyler now. See what Tyler's up to. Police station.
Hello, Detective.
Hello, Mrs. Morrison. Thanks for taking the trouble to come down. Please, take a seat. Now, we're gonna try and assemble a composite photo of the suspect you saw. We have a computer program to help us. You'll see, it's really simple. It's kind of like a video game. Have you ever played a video game, Mrs. Morrison?
No.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna do fine. The most important thing is to try to remember exactly what happened. The program consists of several types of facial features. You scroll through them until it looks like the man you saw. You understand?
Yes. Well, I think I do.
Okay, let's go.
Join us in the next video when we're going to be putting together our killer.